What's going on, brothers and sisters? This is Sherrod Norman coming to you from whoissincere.com. You can follow my Facebook page, Who Is Sincere. This comment is for Nathan, I believe his last name is Ener, down there in Texas. Watch the video that made my blood boil. I'm listening to this white man threaten mob violence against a group of people who have caused no violence because they march with guns. And they may say oink, oink, bang, bang. I don't agree with it, but it's free speech. At the end of the day, they're not bang banging anybody. I don't agree with murdering people. But you know why those people there, or those Black Panther people are coming to your city with guns? Because your people agree with killing our people. There would be no Black Panthers in your city if our people were not getting murdered and massacred. There would be not a single Black Panther there. So the problem I'm starting to have as an African American veteran, someone that's fought for this country more than you have. I've been more of a man and stood up for your children and your wife more than you have. The problem that I'm having is these people who feel like they're privileged and in power to tell little children to get a slingshot and shoot rocks at armed, grown-ass Black men who are pissed that their brothers just got killed. What is wrong with you? We know your name. You're not invisible. Do you not care about your family? You act like no one can find you. Listen, let me put it to you like this. You're mad because a sheriff got murdered at a gas pump. Rest in peace to that sheriff, and God bless his family, and they're grieving. That man got murdered by a mentally unstable individual. An individual who was deemed by the state to be a person who's not mentally competent. So you're going to blame the incompetence of someone that's not mentally stable on a whole group of people? If we go that route, brother, then we're going to talk about your job. You're a prison guard. You work for the very damn system that's responsible for everything you see now. After slavery was abolished, what happened? A system called convict leasing. A system where the slaves were freed from the plantation, but because they didn't have a job, they got locked up, and then they couldn't pay the fine, so they got sent back to the same damn plantation to work off the fine. That's called slavery. Boy, listen. You gonna get this work today. You gonna get this work, brother. So you gonna tell me you work for the same institutionalized system that we're fighting against, and that people are standing up against and saying, you're not gonna kill us anymore. Our lives matter just as much as your lives matter. And you're gonna use the incompetency of someone that he's not stable to tell little children your color to go out and shoot, little children and women, to go out and shoot slingshots because you don't think anybody has ever got arrested for assaulting someone with a slingshot and rock and vandalizing vehicles and injuring Black people. That's what you said. And you, listen, man. We know your name. You made stupid, dumb claims. How many fucking, excuse my language, how many Black people are incompetent, are not doing too good mentally at this point in life, that looked at that video and said, I wonder where Nathan's at right now. Nathan got any kids? Let me go find them and talk to them real quick. Something to think about, isn't it, Nathan? So at the end of the day, don't demonize a whole movement unless you're ready to get that work. This movement is not about killing people. You can petition to Obama, to the police, whoever you want, that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. Did you ever stand up when the KKK was walking around the United States terrorizing and hanging little black boys and girls from trees and burning crosses in yards? Did you ever stand up for a black person that had to go through that kind of struggle? How dare you get on camera and try to convince little kids, innocent children, to go assault a man with a gun? How stupid are you? If I see one more stupid video from you, I'll put together a page real quick. And we'll fly down there and we'll come have a rally and protest in front of your house. We'll petition your city. Listen, man, don't bring these problems to yourself out of ignorance. When Malcolm and Martin Luther King got killed, do you think the civil rights movement just stopped? No, the civil rights movement didn't just stop. It died with them. Black Lives Matter is the reawakening of that dream that was never reached. We will reach that promised land. Whether you want us to have equality or not in America, we will have it. And demonizing the people that are trying to bring this equality and trying to say that they're thugs. Thugs. Do you watch C-SPAN and do you see the educated black professionals that are standing at these panels in Washington, D.C., and they're having conferences talking about Black Lives Matter? They have gone to the colleges and universities in America just like any other white boy and girl in this land. And they're sitting in Washington, D.C. talking about Black Lives Matter. Are they thugs? With bachelor's and master's and doctorate degrees, are they thugs? No, they're not thugs. They're good people that understand that oppressed people can't go through this any longer. As an African American veteran, I could tell you one thing. When I see people like you, it makes me wonder, why do my brothers and sisters put on that uniform to protect your family? For what? For what? You need to wake up. White America, I love you. I love you, I do. I have multiracial kids. But we need to understand something. The oppression in the African American community will never, ever, in a million years, equate to what you go through. We have been systematically scarred and bruised. We have been raped. And just like a rape victim, we are now suffering the consequences of this 400-year sodomy, this 400-year raping. We are tired of being raped. That's what Black Lives Matter stands for. It's not saying that we're better than you.